Well, hello guys, let's talk about Disney stock and whether you should be investing in it right now. Yes, in the recent days there has been big hype behind this company, and as I'm recording it, Disney's stock price is up over 14% in just one day. That's crazy, insane gains for a company worth over $300 billion. And why are we seeing such big moves in the stock price? Well, Disney held their investor day on Thursday, the 10th of December, and made some pretty promising announcements about an up-and-coming part of their business, their Disney Plus streaming service. In a nutshell, they revealed that Disney Plus now has 86.8 million subscribers, and by 2024, they forecasted that they could have anywhere between 230 million and 260 million subscribers for Disney Plus. And if these forecasts become true, they could overtake Netflix in subscribers. This is a company who has dominated the streaming market for years. So without further ado, in this video, let's walk through some analysis on what all these announcements on Disney's Investor Day mean for their stock price and whether Disney stock is a buy right now. But first, super quickly, if you don't mind smashing that like button and consider subscribing to my channel, I really appreciate it, as it helps build up this community so we can collaborate and help each other invest better together. So Disney as a company is a pretty diversified business. They got their foot in pretty much everything. You've got the classic Disney theme parks, then you've got the Disney film productions producing movies and shows, and there's even a Disney cruise line. But what I want to focus the start of my analysis on is their streaming service, specifically Disney Plus, as this seems to be the factor that is driving their stock price right now. Since Disney started Disney Plus back in November 2019, there has been huge popularity behind this service that shows a variety of TV shows and movies. And the number of subscribers that Disney has managed to accumulate for this service has started to get investors really excited. To put everything into context, when Disney Plus started, they were forecasting 60 million to 90 million paying Disney Plus subscribers by 2024. Well, those forecasts have now completely gone out the window after Disney were able to achieve that target in just 1 year instead of the 5 years that they originally forecasted. And with this insane growth rate, many people are now asking, is Disney Plus the new Netflix? And can it permanently cement itself as one of the top streaming services? These are all important factors that we should know that would drive Disney's stock price. Well, firstly, Netflix, who were founded in 1995, didn't hit that 86.8 million subscriber mark that Disney Plus hit until 2016. In other words, it took Netflix 21 years to gain the same amount of subscribers that Disney Plus were able to gain in just 1 year. Of course, this is not a completely fair comparison because Disney were already a huge company before they even started Disney Plus. Streaming services have become way more popular now than they were in the 90s and early 2000s, and the pandemic has also helped boost Disney Plus subscriber growth a lot. So we should expect Disney Plus's subscriber growth rate to be quicker than Netflix, but we wouldn't necessarily expect it to grow this fast. Secondly, in our comparison between these two streaming services, Disney Plus has forecasted their subscriber count in 2024 to be somewhere between 230 million and 260 million. Now, Netflix is currently sitting at around 195 million subscribers, and will probably struggle to hit those kind of numbers forecasted for Disney Plus, especially because their growth rate is expected to slow. So Disney Plus could be forecasted to overtake Netflix in subscriber count over the next few years. These massive forecasted numbers, along with the announcement by Disney that they're increasing their Disney Plus monthly membership from $6.99 to $7.99, could mean big money for Disney in the future, which can only be a good thing for their stock price. Now, back to that question, is Disney Plus the new Netflix? Well, despite what the numbers are showing us, they're still a lot different in terms of the content they're showing. So I don't expect Disney Plus to be pushing Netflix out of the market anytime soon. But that being said, Disney Plus could be a real threat if they continue to expand and diversify the content they show. Also, in our analysis for Disney stock, if we put Disney Plus aside for a second, we can't ignore the fact that much of Disney's business operations were hit hard by the pandemic. After all, a huge part of their business, the theme parks, all but had to shut down, and we saw 28,000 of Disney's workers being laid off. As well as this, they've had to delay their movie and TV production schedule. But with the positive vaccine news, these parts of Disney's business are slowly starting to recover, and we can potentially expect some upside in Disney's stock price from this too. Which brings me on to the question, should you be buying Disney stock right now? I mean, from my previous analysis, it all looks pretty promising. Their streaming service, Disney Plus, is extremely popular and has a bright future, and at the same time, the more traditional parts of their business are starting to recover from the pandemic. Well, let's stop right there because we can't ignore the fact that some of this good news has probably definitely already been priced into Disney's stock. We saw Disney's stock price jump when all these promising numbers about Disney Plus were released. And also when the positive vaccine news was announced, Disney's stock price also went up then too. However, I still think it's worth going in on Disney stock long term. I don't think either of these two events have been fully priced in to the stock just yet, especially because there's still a lot of risk and uncertainty involved with both of these events. For example, are these forecasts for Disney Plus accurate? And how long will it be before we actually get back to normal so Disney can start operating the more traditional parts of its business at its full potential? So with that, I like the look of Disney stock for a multi-year investment horizon. But just be aware, because of all this uncertainty, there may be some dips in Disney stock price over the next few months. I also wouldn't be surprised if we see some significant red days for Disney stock over the next few weeks as we see a slight correction from this huge one-day jump in their stock price. If that is the case, I will be targeting those red days to start increasing my position in Disney stock. And by the way, if you're sitting there thinking, how will I actually invest in Disney stock or any other stock that I want to put money into? Well, then the app Webull may be for you. They are giving you 4 free stocks when you deposit your first $100. Just use the link down below in the description and let me know what free stocks you get. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, smash that like button. You can also add me on Instagram at Ryan the Economist. I post there pretty much every day, so if you want more investing and finance content, then head over there. Other than that, until next time guys, bye.